Recording back, preview part 2. My phone is not handling it all. It just cuts out. I don't have enough storage space or something. Anyway, getting back to, I want to get back. I covered some of the antimatter reactor at the base, and I really want to cover a little bit more about the symbiotic devices that they're used at the base. And one of the devices was codenamed Ray-Ban, and it was actually a device that hooks to your head, and it changes your brainwave frequency around so you can see things in the atmosphere that oscillate at a different frequency. Everything's on a frequency basis, folks, so in layman's terms. This device is activated. Once it's activated, it alters your brainwave frequency, it changes it, and temporarily does it, and then you can see things that are around you that normally wouldn't be there. This also ties into HAARP and Tempest. What Tempest does is it changes the algorithms to read the electric current of your body. Okay? These are part of the sensing devices. It changes the electric current to read the magnetic current of your body, and then it decodes it and puts it into decipherable information so you can see it on a computer screen. That's how Tempest works. It's all tapping into your electromagnetic fields of your body, but your brain has small magnetites in them, and they're charging. Your charged particles in your brain are actually charging. It's like a charging system in the brain. Small magnetites in the brain. Anyway, and those devices are activated by the nerve impulses of your brain. Small amounts of current. They're collectors. They're collector sensitive. So anyway, you can see things that are not really there. And what I mean by that, I'm not saying alien. I'm not getting into what they're using them for, but it's just available to technology, and not everybody works with everybody and stuff. Not everybody works with everybody. Everybody's somatotype is different, so you're not going to be able to do it. Okay? Anyway, let's move on a little bit more and talk a little bit more about the platforms in space and what they're constructed of and where they're connected to the other parts of the world that we live in. These platforms are connected to the backside of the moon. It's been around for a while. The backside of the moon is definitely a listening post. It's been there for so long, and they do all kinds of mining. And on the backside, they have a Van de Graaff accelerator on the backside of the moon. It's a huge behemoth they're using also, and it also is a space-based listening station. They've been had it there for ages. It's nothing new, nothing. So you got to see the whole vast network and how it's tied into the bioengineering facilities at Nellis and what they do over there. I will get into cloning on what they're doing at Nellis Air Force Base in this preview on cloning, which is interesting. I'm not going to talk about replication cloning. I'm going to talk about a temporary cloning process that's done for security at Nellis Air Force Base. It's run by Pyramid Bioengineering Cloning. I went over them a little bit. And they temporarily will clone your body. A temporary avatar clone is created through the system. I'll get into gene sequence coding that bioengineering is doing. When they gene sequencing is matching your genes, creating an artificial gene through the elixir, I call it. It's a big vat that has all this, all kinds of bones in it and all kinds of DNA and everything. It goes through this tank. It's like a cryo tank, and it's sent in through a tube, this liquid, and they actually will match your DNA to the suited avatar clone body that you are going to temporarily possess. It's a temporary cloning process that they're doing. It's connected into the biochip implants. The telepathic TRW systems tie in also to this device used for temporary cloning. So you'll actually be cloned and run your own clone through the virtual reality system that you're hooked into. The clone will be controlled, your clone avatar that they load into your holographic brain implant will be loaded into this avatar, temporary avatar that they have for you. It's just nothing more than a body. Okay? And it's loaded, all the information is loaded into this, and when the clone moves, you're with it all the time. Okay? You're monitoring its functions and all that. So they've been doing this for a long time. It's temporary cloning. They do this at all different levels for security, so your regular body's not at risk working on programs underground. Your body doesn't need to be subjected to all kinds of stress and stuff. It's wild, man. Anyway, this is just another preview of what's going on over there at the base, and the people over there and everything are mostly robotic. I mean, you got colonels walking around over there with Christmas trees up the ass down the side that are biogenetically engineered humans. I mean, they don't go to the bathroom, they don't drink, they have a sense of humor, but I mean, they're cyborgs, man. So you'll see a lot of those if you work at the facility. They are not us. It's just a crazy place, man. And, I don't think it's out of control. I mean, everybody's making up all these stories about, the aliens and all this bullshit. I haven't seen the evidence of any of this type of shit. So I can't really get into any of that stuff anyway. I'll get into it a little bit later in the video. But, like I said again, these temporary clonings will be sent out. They have Proforce Security has an underground magneto-levitating train system. It travels at Mach 1. From Mach 1 to 700 something miles an hour. It travels underground. Proforce runs this system. It's a vast network underground. They got everything down. They got Burger Kings down here. We got everything down at Nellis Air Force Base has a Garden of Eden waterfall. If anybody knows about the Garden of Eden waterfall at Nellis Air Force, not really at Nellis Air Force, it's under one of the TA sites. I'm not going to get where it's at. It's not Papoose Dry Lake. It's another facility. It's actually a Garden of Eden called the Wishing Well. I'll explain a little bit about the waterfall at Nellis Air Force Base and how it works. I'll even go into the glass oscillating elevator at Nellis Air Force Base. They have a glass oscillating thought transmission elevator system laced in fucking crystal. Magnetic crystals. The whole elevator is laced in crystals. Peace out, folks. I got a lot more to cover in the video. This is just a preview. Bill Connolly out. Love and happiness. The world is not what we think it is. Just a little simple preview of everything that's on. A big shout out to Colonel Bud Bennett. You know who I am. Peace out, love. Bill out.